you might think that this looks normal. Now this is a normal bottom vine, but this top piece is actually a carpet. And how you would normally get this carpet piece up here is that if you place in a carpet, there's a chance of it being a tall version, which not only includes this new type of pale moss carpet, but also this moss that actually climbs up the side of nearby blocks. Now the carpet can come in with just a small little piece, climbing about halfway up the block, but also can include the tall version, which you can also get from bone milling the short version. The only problem is you can't just have this little top piece. As soon as you remove the bottom carpet, the top piece vanishes as well. But I discovered a way to actually get this glitched top piece without having the normal carpet bottom piece. Now some blocks in game you can just place in a block and it will automatically remove that one and place in the one that you have. But this doesn't actually work when it comes to this carpet. When I click, nothing happens. So I need something that can actually remove this block so I can place in a different block. Now even if I'm really fast at breaking the moss and placing in my own block, it still removes the top piece. So to forcefully remove the carpet, I can come in with a piston. And that does remove it and leaves behind the top piece. But the problem is when I remove the power, it also removes the top piece. So I need something that I can place my own block in while there's still something underneath supporting the top piece. So the way I got this to work is I made a hole and had water flow into it. Now the water can go two directions. It can go this way into the hole and this way into the hole. But then if I give it a new hole to go into, which is over here, now it prefers this hole over this hole. But since it already has water flowing into this hole, it decides to keep it flowing this way. And only if it's updated will it ignore this spot and go into this new hole. So we go ahead and remove the water once again. Now we place in our carpet, we bone mill it to a tall version. We place in the water. It's going to go both directions, destroying the carpet, but we still technically have this flowing water supporting this top piece of the moss. But if I would remove the water and the water goes away, it no longer is supported. So this is where the second hole comes into play. Once we put the second hole in, now we can come in and replace this block with whatever block we want, such as a vine. And then we can come in and remove the water as it's no longer needed. And now the vine is supporting the moss piece and you just made yourself a glitched block. And you can have any type of block underneath this, like a piece of string or even an entire block. Subscribe for more discoveries.